criminal defense, like public defenders are criminal defense attorneys because they're defending, and that's what we do. We defend people who have been accused of crimes. But I'm in the private sector. I thought I wanted to be a public defender, and then I watched something called Gideon's Promise, which is a great program, and I love it. And I would promote. I still would promote
Gideon's Promise.
Yes, if you can check it
Is
out.
it on Netflix?
I think it may be on Netflix.
But
It was the director was a professor at Atlanta's John Marshall where I was, and it was heartbreaking because there were public defenders who were putting their all into these cases and they were not getting paid. Like, they do not make a lot of money, unfortunately, which they should because they're on the front lines. They're in court every day.
It's $50, ain't it?
No.
No, prepaid legal.
Well, you mean for you to get one? Yeah, you have to pay the $50 application fee, and then the government pays for it. Yes. I would never trash a public defender because they are great attorneys. They're in the courtroom a lot more than we are, and they know the judge. They know the law because they're always in there practicing. They don't have the time to give to a client. Like I do. If I have a client that comes in my office and he's charged with a serious crime and he's like, here's $50,000. I need some help. Now you've given me $50,000. You freed up some of my time. I can stop taking. I can calm down.
50,000 reasons to stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I can calm down and not take so many clients, and I can focus my energy on you. And if you're charged with a serious crime and you're coming in and you're paying me, I'm gonna give you the time and attention, and I have the ability to do that.
Right.
Public defenders don't. They just don't have the time. You're looking at a case. You got 150 people. And you go to court, and that's the first day you meet that's the first day you meet your public defender. He opens the folder and says, "Hey, who are you?" You want a good attorney, and they are expensive. The longer you practice, the more cases you win, the more the more notoriety you get. You can charge more, and that just comes with anything. You're gonna get what you pay for. So
right.
So some criminal defense lawyers are expensive. Once you give them that money, you have freed up their time. Now you're at the top of the list. You have freed up their time because now I got this. I'm not gonna take a couple of cases because we can control our caseload where public defenders can't.
Right.
I'm not gonna take these cases, and I'm gonna put my time and effort into this person. Not only that, I can pay my staff. So I got 2 paralegals that this is the only case you're gonna focus on.
So public defenders they must don't have a lot of paralegals either. Like, they doing everything on their own.
No, they have one. I think they have one or two.
For the whole firm?
Yeah, but not for the whole firm, but for each public defender. Okay. So you have your own paralegal or your own legal assistant. When you get arrested for a crime, it's not you versus the victim. It's you versus the state. So you have the state of Georgia versus you. You don't have the money or resources that Georgia has. They have unlimited resources. So with the DA has a paralegal of their own. They have investigators that they can say, hey, this case is important to me. You're not gonna do nothing but this case. Or I can put one. You can put one investigator. You sit here all day and watch his Facebook. You sit here all day and listen to his jail phone calls.
Wow.
So what we're trying to match with them in money and resources is time.
Right.
Everything that they give us, we got to go through everything. You don't want us to go in there and not have read everything in your file. So it is about resources. It is about, can you afford a private investigator? Can you afford a ballistics expert? Just different things like that. So if you have the money to back your case, I'm not trying to say you're gonna get off because that's not how it is, but you have a better chance if you can fund your case.
But there was a movie Tyler Perry just put out with the
I hated that movie.
I forgot the name of it, but she was a public defender, I guess.
Yes.
And I guess she was known for plea deals.
Yes.
But didn't that movie give them a bad name? Like,
yes.
Because public defenders have a bad name anyway.
Yes.
But it didn't make it any better. And then she didn't make it any better because she was horrible in court.
And I hated that because that's not true. Like I said, I respect public defenders because they're doing, twice the work I'm doing for twice as less.
Probably 3 times.
Yes, and they're good at it. It's not that they're not good because they can, even on the fly, they can go in there, read something and and defend a motion or whatever they need to do in court that day. They're good attorneys. They just don't have the time for everyone, and so. And don't think that just because you get a public defender, they're going to plea me out because they don't care about me. A lot of people plea. That's just the way the criminal justice system is so clogged. Most cases end in plea deals.
Why would somebody be a public defender? It don't sound like a good job.
It's an honorable job. If Jesus had a job, he'd be a public defender.
He was. It's just a bad stigma that come along with that.
But it shouldn't be because these people are fighting for people who don't have the resources to hire an attorney.